The one thing I can absolutely tell you after being a science teacher for over 30 years and examining the earth is we will have another earthquake, another major earthquake. We may have another solar flare. We may have a huge volcanic eruption. We have Yellowstone overdue as far as its super volcano about to erupt. And yet, what do we teach children? They could not survive without their cell phone. They could not survive without the internet. They wouldn't even know where north, south, east, or west is. So when it comes to what we're actually teaching our children, it doesn't make sense. They don't see a purpose in what we're teaching. And so they are obstinate. They are ill behaved. They are rude. And they can even be mean. And what happens is parents justify their bad behavior. I'll never forget one time where I was called into the office because the kid was using the F-bombs on me like constantly and did not want to do his work. His mother came in and she said I was being unfair to him. And I said, unfair to him, expecting him to do his work. And so the kid showed up and he had a brand new iPhone the next day. So what does that actually teach these children? In my books, I offer a new solution to education. First of all, we're based off of a early 19th century industrial revolution model that goes from class to class and bell to bell. And this is patterned after the factories that they used to have people working in. Well, we're no longer in that day and age. And I think you really should consider reading at least one of my books. The first book is called Blow It Up, where I want to just blow up the whole system because it's just not working for the children that we're trying to serve. And the second book is The School Students Deserve. So I offer some solutions, which I will go over in some future videos, as to why we're teaching children a certain way. And one huge thing is I believe at 16, they need to get a job. Okay, all of them. So after they go to school for 4 hours in the day, and I explain these things in detail, they get an hour lunch, of course, then they go to a job. Okay, they become an intern. So they understand how to become responsible, and they get to pick the job. And hopefully we could have our governor or our state representatives find ways to give them tax breaks, the people that are internships. We are all teachers. I know you're all teachers, but I also want you to think about one important fact. What did you actually learn in high school? I can say I learned socialization skills. I did learn mathematics and higher level science and mathematics because I wanted to go to college. Thought I wanted to become a doctor at one point, but that at least 25% of the teachers shouldn't be teaching just because of that reason alone, because they don't have any interpersonal skills. You have to treat others with love and kindness and respect. But in today's society, these kids need a buy-in. They need something to look forward to, that they see a means to an end, that they can get money. Letitia, she wants to be a hairdresser. And so we're going to go have her work for a hairdresser for 2 years. And, you know, they have cosmetology licenses and things that after 16, she could at least be studying for, if not getting the licenses ahead of time, so that when they're 18, guess what? They have a job. They have a place to go to. They have a future. Parents don't have to worry about what they're going to do. Now, there's got to be a reciprocal manner. So we're going to have a college-bound school, and then we're going to have a vocational school. And they both can go back and forth. They're just going to have to make up the credits during the summer. Tell me what you think. My third book is called California, Fleecing America, or Fleecing California, basically. And it's talking about ripping off the future. Fleecing a next generation in California. Because there's so much corruption and misspent money. I can't tell you about how many in-services I went every year to the same in-service. And I'm like, I'm not getting anything out of this. Okay, things have got to change in education. Please tell me your opinions. And as always, God bless and have a great day.